Promoting this organization, and I'm really excited for everyone joining this morning. Good morning, good morning. Thank you for joining me today. Um, let's see. Okay, wonderful. Good morning. We are going to start in standing. So mountain pose, it's called Tadasana. We're going to bring our feet hip distance apart, arms at our sides, palms can face forward. You could close your eyes if you'd like, or just relax your eyelids. And gently bring your weight toward your toes. Maybe you lift up onto your toes. Shift the weight back onto your heels as you exhale. Gently shift your weight over to your left side. And then over to your right side. And coming back through center. Feeling a gentle bend in your knees. Tailbone moves toward your heels. Lift from your pelvic floor. Shoulders move down and back, away from your ears. Gently tuck your chin in. Almost feel like your spine is getting longer, like we're going a little bit taller. Slow breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale, bring your shoulders up toward your ears and squeeze a little bit. And then as you exhale, really let them release and relax. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Maybe you bring your hands over your heart, or one over your heart and your belly. Inhale. Feel the ribs open up. And exhale, notice them draw in. Inhale, send the breath all the way down into your abdomen. Exhale, gently squeeze your belly button in toward your spine. A few more breaths at your own pace. Allowing ourselves to be with our body. Noticing what we're thinking, what we're feeling, any sensations. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, look up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. You can set an intention for our practice today. For me today, I'm offering this practice in support of kids, KYDF. It stands for Conscious Youth Development and Service. They're based at Asbury Park, and they provide wonderful services to the school there and other districts in New Jersey, offering children, their parents, teachers, and the community so many tools. And so thank you for joining me this morning and supporting their free summer camp. All donations will go towards kids. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, arms come out to cactus. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift your chest. Exhale, release, circle the arms behind, maybe interlacing the fingers and pressing your knuckles down toward the floor. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Grab your right wrist and pulling up and out of the hips, lean over to the left. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bend a little deeper. Inhale, come back to center. Grab your left wrist, really pull up and out. Exhale, bending over to the side. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bend a little more. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, arms come out to the sides. Step your left foot back and open twist over to your right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, arms come out to the T. Step your right foot back, open twist over to your left. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Now interlace your fingers, just relax your left wrist and use your right hand to move it in a circle. One direction, can be slow or a little faster than me, and then switch. Really just noticing how it feels in each direction, at each range of that motion. Then relax your right hand, your right wrist, use your left to circle it around. One direction, and then the other. And shake that out, shake it down, shake it up. And inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lift halfway for flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Place your hands on the mat and step back for plank. Hold it here for a breath. Lower the knees down, then lower the chest all the way down to the mat. Inhale, lift up for cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes, press yourself up and back for downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths here. You can bend one knee at a time. Really let your head hang down toward the mat. Slow inhale. Slow exhale. Slowly walk your feet toward the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, dive forward. Exhale, step your right foot back. Lower that knee. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, place that right hand at your side. And as you inhale, slide that hand down your thigh, bending over to the side. Inhale, look up to the sky. Exhale, bend a little more. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Bring that left foot back. And then bring your right foot forward in that kneeling lunge position. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, bring your left hand to that outer thigh. And slowly start to slide that hand down as you side bend over to your left. Inhale, look up to the sky. Exhale, bend a little bit more. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, hands come down to the mat, step that knee back. Open your knees really wide onto the mat and your fingertips move facing the outside. And then inhale, rock to one side. Exhale, rock to the other. Maybe you go in circles in one direction and then the other. Just connect with your breath here. Notice all the movements in each joint. Bringing your knees back under your hips, hands under your shoulders. Cat-cow. Inhale, arching the back, looking up. Exhale, tucking the chin and the tailbone. Maybe you move from one end to the other, so keeping the arch, keeping the roundness of the back. Lift your head first, lifting the chin, lifting the chest, allowing the belly to sink, and then lifting the tailbone left. And then reverse the direction, tucking the tailbone, moving through each part of your back, in the middle back, rounding through the upper back, shoulders, and then lastly tucking the chin. You can just play around with that, see how that feels, or if you want to move all at once, that's fine too. Exhale, rounding through the spine. And then come to a neutral position. So somewhere between our cat and cow. Tuck the toes. And just slightly lift your knees. Actually, let's first press really strong into the mat, separating your shoulder blades away from each other, lifting from the pelvic floor, connecting to the core, and then start your bending. Just like a half inch off the mat, the floating table. Look toward the front of your mat with a neutral neck. Even though you're tightening and tensing a lot of muscles, still allow the breath to flow. Slow inhale. And slow exhale. Slowly lower that down. Place your right leg out to the side. As you inhale, slowly rock forward. Exhale, shift your hips back. Inhale, coming forward as far as you can. Exhale, rock it back. Do one more. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, sink it back. And coming back to that center position, inhale, lift the leg out to the side, and then circle it around toward the back. And lower that down. Bring your left leg out to the side. We'll rock forward. Exhale, sink it back. Inhale, bringing the chest as far forward as you can. Exhale, sink the hips back. One more time. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, sink it back. Then inhale, lift the leg out to the side. And then circle it around toward the back. Lower that down. Bring your forearms down to the mat. You can interlace your fingers if you'd like. Kind of like when you're prepping for dolphin. And really press the outer edges of your wrists, your forearms into the mat really strong. Feeling that engagement in the upper back, like pressing the shoulder blades away from each other. Inhale, extend your right leg back, rock back and forth. Feeling a nice stretch in your calf. Activating the muscle, and then lift. And then cross that leg over your left and look over toward your right foot across your left shoulder. Inhale, lift the leg, bring it over to your right side, and follow it with your gaze. Exhale, crossing it over your left. Inhale, bring it to the right. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale one more time, bring it over to your right side. And then exhale, bring it in. Inhale, extend that left leg back, rocking back and forth. Feel pressing really strong through your forearms. Inhale, lift that leg up. Exhale, cross it over your right foot and follow it with your eyes. Inhale, lifting up and over to your left side. Exhale, cross it over the right. Inhale, back to the left. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, bring it back to your left.
Yes.
And then bring your
Because
knees back.
I know he's opening a place in Hillsboro, and he's got the South Plainfield place.
Okay.
So if for whatever reason something does pop up,
All right. Sorry about that. Thanks for joining us, David. Just had to put you on mute. All right. So we are in our tabletop position. Where were we at? We're here, right? Okay. So we're coming back up onto your hands. We're going to move into a seated position, bringing your left shin in front of you, right shin off to the side. Working on some hip mobility. So we're going to start by lifting our left leg, our right knee. Right knee is going to lift up as far as you can while still keeping your left knee down. As far as you can into that external rotation. When you can't go any further, then you let the left come along. Coming all the way down over to the right side. Keep twisting with your torso, bringing that right hand behind you. And then lift your hips and reach up and back with your left arm. Exhale, coming down. Now we'll start with our left knee. Lift that left knee up, keep the right knee down until you can't go any further, and then let it come with you. Keep turning over to your left side. Left hand goes behind. Reach your hips up, reaching up and back. Exhale, coming down. We'll do that one more time. So lifting the my right knee up. Go as far as you can. And then let the left come with. Twisting, lifting the hips up, reaching up and back. Exhale, bring it down. Lift the left knee. And then rotate those hips over to your left side. And reach up and back with your right hand. So bring it down. Now we're going to switch. So bring your right shin now in front of you. Left shin is off to the side. And so we'll start lifting our left knee. So left knee comes up. Really try to keep this right knee down. Lift, 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 lift. So you can't go anymore. And then let the right come with. Twisting. And then reaching up and back. Exhale, lower it back down. Inhale, lift the right knee. Twisting now over to the right. Reach behind. Exhale, bend down. One more time. Lift the left knee, right, and then lift up and back. And then our right knee. So last time working on this hip internal and external rotation, along with some core rotation and extension. Exhale, bring it back down. Wonderful. So coming back into our tabletop, tuck the toes, shifting the hips up and back for downward facing dog. Inhale, come up onto your toes. Exhale, press your heels down. Inhale, you can walk or hop to the front of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift for flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees, rise up. Exhale, sink your hips into chair. So inhale, lift your arms, really lift the chest, and see if you can sink a little bit lower into your chair. Squeezing the inner thighs together. Go a little bit lower, one more breath. Exhale, forward fold. Step your left foot back for lunge. Place your left hand right on the inside of that right foot, and inhale, reach your right arm up for a lunge twist. Exhale, lower that back knee and reach for your foot. Maybe you grab it, maybe you don't, but just reach. Inhale, lifting back up for lunge twist. Exhale, going for that quad stretch. Inhale, one more time, lift up. Exhale, lower that back knee. And bring your hands both to the inside. Move your right foot to the outside and just shift your hips side to side. Just noticing how each joint is feeling and connect with your breath. Lift that back knee up, step your right foot back for plank. One breath here. Inhale, hold. Exhale, shift back for downward dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward. Place that right hand on the inside of the left foot and lunge twist. Really reaching that left arm high into the sky, and look up if that feels okay for your neck. Exhale, bend that back knee, reach toward your foot. Inhale, lift up, lunge twist. Exhale, bending the knee, reaching for your foot. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, one more time. Maybe you grab that foot. Inhale, lifting back up. Hands come to the inside. You can keep that back knee down actually and move your foot. You can keep it lifted if you'd like as well. But move your left foot to the outside. And just moving around, maybe side to side, maybe front to back. Just checking in, seeing how the hips feel. slowing the breath down. Lift that back leg, step the left foot back. Shift the hips back for downward dog. Inhale, come back towards plank. You can bend the knees or keep them lifted and lower all the way down. Chest comes down to the mat. Inhale, press the feet into the mat, lift the chest up, cobra, or maybe upward dog. Exhale, come down. Shift the hips up and back for downward dog. And then slowly walk or jump to the front of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, sink back into chair. Now maybe you want to play around with your balance a little bit here, bringing all your weight onto your left foot and maybe slightly lifting that right or completely lifting it up and sink down a little bit more into the one-legged chair. Inhale, stand up, staying on one foot. And maybe you stay here. Maybe you extend that foot, extend that knee in front of you. Or maybe you grab your big toe and bring it out to the side. And just see how your balance is today. Focusing on one point. Exhale, slowly come out of it. Inhale, scoop the arms up. Exhale, sink back into chair. And shift your weight over to your right foot. Maybe you just slightly come off onto your toes, or maybe you completely come off that left foot. Sink a little bit lower. Inhale, rise up on that one leg. And maybe you extend your leg forward. Maybe you grab big toe and move your leg out to the side. Or some other variation. Again, play around. This is your practice. Exhale, slowly come out of it. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Step the right foot back. Send that leg down. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. For warrior one. Open up into warrior two. So arms come out to the side, sinking a little bit deeper. Inhale, flip the palm and reach forward and sweep that arm overhead, leaning back for peaceful warrior. Inhale, reach a little further. Exhale, bring that forearm to your thigh, reaching your right arm up to side angle. Inhale, reach a little bit higher with that right hand. Exhale, maybe you bring your left hand all the way down to the floor or the block. Inhale, reaching the right arm up again. And exhale, bring the hands down to the mat. Step your left foot back for plank. Hold for a breath. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step your right foot forward. Spin that left foot back, heel comes down to the mat as you inhale and come up for warrior one. Exhale, open up for warrior two. Inhale, sink a little bit deeper. Exhale. Inhale, spin the palm open, reaching forward. Squeeze that arm up and back for peaceful warrior. Inhale, sink a little deeper. Exhale, bringing your forearms to your thigh. Lift the left arm up for side angle. Inhale, really reaching high up to the sky. Exhale, maybe bring your right hand down to the mat. And inhale, reach your left arm even higher. Exhale, hands come down to the mat, step that back. We'll come into our child's pose. Bring your knees really wide. Toes come to touch, sink your hips back, and reach your arms forward. Letting the head and chest relax. Notice your breath. Inhale, slowly rising up. Come to a seated position, placing your hands behind you. So we'll start with our fingertips facing forward. And really press the hands strong into the mat. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift the chest. Feet are about a foot away from your hips. Really press your feet strong into the mat and then lift up for reverse tabletop. Inhale, hips go as high as you can. Exhale, hold it and squeeze. Inhale, lifting up even higher. Exhale, lower back down. And coming into our boat pose. Shins parallel to the ground, arms at your side, you can lean back. You can also extend your knees if you'd like. You're really squeezing the legs together, lifting from the pelvic floor, keeping the chest lifted, but still allowing that breath to flow. One more breath. Slowly lower. Bring the soles of the feet to touch. You can bring them close to your hips or a little bit further away, and then forward fold, walking your hands out in front of you. If you have a block or pillow, sometimes it's nice to rest your forehead or just let your head hang. Slow inhale, feel a release in your lower back. Exhale, let any tension go in your hips. Inhale, coming back up, nice and slow. Place your hands behind you again, this time facing your fingertips toward the back of the room. If that doesn't feel comfortable, you can put them toward the front again. We'll go back into our reverse tabletop position. First, setting the hands, really pressing really strong into the mat. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift the chest, press the feet strong into the mat, and then lift the hips. Inhale, lift a little higher. Inhale, one more breath. Exhale, slowly lower. Coming back into our boat position. So you're either here or legs fully extended, arms at your side. Feeling your strength. Feeling that breath. Inhale through your nose as you lift the chest. Exhale through your nose. And slowly bring that down. Soles of the feet come to touch. And forward fold over them. Reach your arms out in front of you. Walk your hands as far as you can. And then let your head and neck release. Slow inhale. And a slow exhale. Walk your hands over to the right side as far as you can. Get a nice stretch in your left side. And once you can't go anymore, then let your head and neck release down to the ground. Slowly walk your hands over to your left side. As far as you can. Feel that nice stretch in the side of your right. And then release down toward the mat. And slowly walk your hands back towards center. Coming up, reaching, extending your legs out in front of you. Inhale, reach the arms forward, flex the toes toward your face. Exhale, forward fold. As you inhale, see if you can find a little bit more length, so you're coming up and out of your hips, extending the spine. And then as you exhale, melting down and toward your legs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale, slowly walk your hands up toward you. Bring your right leg out to the side, bending that knee. Foot comes to the inner thigh. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold, but coming to the outside of that right foot. Left foot, I'm sorry. Inhale, coming back to center. And switch. Place your right foot out in front. Left comes to the side. Inhale, reach the arms up. And as you exhale, really reaching forward and then a little bit of a twist coming to the outside of that right foot. Inhale, coming back up nice and slow. coming down to our back, give yourself a nice big hug, squeezing. And then release that. You can release your head down to the mat. Opening the knees, like bringing your knees really wide towards your shoulder blades, reaching toward the inside of your legs, and then grabbing the outside of your foot. And then rocking side to side for happy baby. Maybe you extend one leg and then the other, or both at the same time. Starting to slow down your breath. Notice what feels good for you. So I'm just going to switch up the song a little. And then releasing your legs down, bringing your feet down to the mat. Press your left ankle over your right thigh. And from there, you can press that knee away from you, or if you want to feel a deeper stretch, grab underneath that right thigh. And maybe you extend the right knee or bend it and externally and internally rotate that hip. Or you could just be still. Notice what feels good for you. Connecting back with your breath. And then slowly letting your legs fall over to your right side. Bringing your arms out to a T and look over your left shoulder. If you want, you can add some extra pressure to the outside of that left knee, bringing it toward the ground if you want. For your next inhale, bring your legs back up through center and keep them as they are. Let them hook your left foot toward the outside of that right knee and let them fall over to your left side, getting a nice stretch on your right hip. Nice slow inhale and slow exhale. Bring your legs back through center and cross your legs and then switch. Place your right ankle on your left thigh. And you can push that right knee away. See how that feels? Or you can grab underneath your left thigh. Bring it toward you. And experiment and see, do you want to move your left leg, like extend that knee, or have it bent hip, outward, inward, or do you just want to stay still? Start to slow down more. Let your hips fall over to your left side. Arms come out to a T and look over your right shoulder. Maybe you place a little extra pressure on the outside of your right knee, moving it toward the ground. Continue to slow down your breath. Slowly moving back towards center. Hooking your right foot on the outside of your left knee and moving your legs toward your right. Get a nice stretch in your left hip. And coming back through center. Uncross your legs and bring that right leg straight. Left comes up. Grab behind it. You could give yourself a nice massage, your hamstrings or your calves. Just bringing that leg toward you. You can point and flex your ankle, noticing the changing tension when you do that. And observe how your body's feeling now that we're coming into more stillness and slowing things down. What are you noticing? Lower that leg down. Bring your right leg up, grabbing behind the thigh or knee or ankle. And if you want to do a nice little massage, maybe you feel some tension or soreness or giving yourself some love. Maybe you feel great. And lower that leg down. And coming into a position that is comfortable for you to do our final meditation. So it can be with your legs straight and your arms at your side, or if you'd like to bend your knees or place something under them that might feel more comfortable on your lower back. Let your head be heavy. Soften your eyes. Relax your jaw. Release your neck and shoulders. Soften your hands. Relax your lower back and hips. Soften your feet. Allow yourself a few moments of stillness. If you're ready, slowly start to come back into some movement, bringing your awareness back into the space. Maybe moving your fingers, toes, hips, neck. There's no rush. When you're ready, move on to one side. And then gently press yourself up to a seated position. You can keep your eyes closed if they are. Noticing what sensations are coming up in your body, or what feelings, emotions you're having. Take a moment to check in. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, bring hands together at heart center. Pressing your thumbs against your breastbone. Feeling your breath and the beat of your heart. And calling to mind your intention again. Thank you so much for being part of this practice today and for uplifting my intention. I really appreciate all of you in this community and all of my friends and family that reached out in order to support this organization. So thank you, thank you. Hope you all have a great day. Take care, everyone. Thanks for coming through and hope to see you again soon.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.